Any questions? These are flows you can read. You can read OK. Here you will have some help. Icon, I think. Some help icon. From there you can read or you can directly search in Google. Run data transform flow shape in a Pega like that. If you search, you will get it. And next thing is this, CUC, send email. They are using send email here. Send rejection email. Okay, they are sending some rejection email from a flow level. This shape is a send email smart shape. This shape is a send email smart shape. This is an automation shape, not a smart shape. Send email, automation shape. You double-click on this one. It will open its properties. Generally, if you want to send an email, what should you have? You have a to address you must have. Subject, you must have. Some message body you must have. That one only they will refer. See, they are dynamically passing a customer ID email address from clipboard. OK. Whatever the email the user will enter on a UI screen that will be stored on a clipboard. Right. From clipboard. They are mapping the value here. This is a page name. Customer ID is a page. An email address is a property. OK. They are passing that field. They have given some subject. Assistance request, case rejected. Message is some custom message they have chosen. OK. Message. See, this is a message. We are sorry to inform you that service request for your case PYID means case for service type is not covered. Some kind of custom message they have given. You understand how to configure an email. There are. You can hard code an email address also. If you choose this one email address, it will ask for email address directly. But this is not a good practice. Every time you will not come here and change the customer's email address. You will not give. So they will refer the email address from clipboard. Whatever the email address user was giving, user will give right here. When it tries to create a case, we are asking for email address. Let me show you. See, this email address is coming right. Mitchell at the red example. This email will be stored on customer ID page on clipboard. This email will be stored on customer ID page on clipboard. Like customer ID.py email. Email address. This will be on customer ID page. This is customer ID. See, the top level page is customer ID. Inside customer ID, you have this email address. So like that, only the data will be stored on a clipboard. So they are mapping the same thing. Customer ID.email address. So whatever the email you are getting here, to that particular email only the mail will get returned. Got it, guys? Any questions? Why we are giving like this customer ID.email address? Why we are giving? We are dynamically passing the email address. Whatever the user like, whatever the email is present on screen, to that screen only we have to send an email, right? We should not send mail to one particular mail only. If suppose we have chosen a different user. If you have selected a different user, we have to send a different email. See, the mail is different, right? Now the email has to trigger to this particular email. So we are passing it from clipboard. Customer ID. Customer ID. Email address. Any questions, guys here? We are clear, right? Let's send email. See every shape. Every shape in Pega will expect a few input parameters. See, this is send email. We'll expect some different input parameters. Utility will expect a different input parameters. Like this, subprocess will expect a different input parameters. So if you give that input parameters correctly, it will execute that one. Okay, if you give this input, see the utility is expecting an activity name. You give that activity name correctly here. You give that activity name correctly here. It will run that activity correctly. Similarly, send email will expect some utility. If you see the create PDF will expect something like section name and all. If you add create PDF, this will create a PDF file. Okay, this will create PDF file. We can actually download it. It will get downloaded. It will expect a section name, see section name. If you give this particular section name here, that section will get converted into PDF file. You understand? It is expecting a section, right? If you give this any particular section, that section will get converted into PDF file. Description is nothing but PDF file name. We need to specify some file name, right? So you will give some file name like a statement or some rejection file. And there are some configurations PDF orientation like landscape or portrait. How you need. Any questions, guys? See, every shape will expect few parameters. We need to provide those parameters correctly so that it will execute that. Got it. Any questions till now? We have discussed the assignment shape. Okay, decision utility subprocess send email. Run data transform. Create PDF. We have discussed some 7 or 8 shapes. Any questions till now? Shapes. You can see there are so many automations here. We cannot go through each and every automation. So push notification is there, right? If you select this push notification, whenever it went through some stage, you will get a notification here. You will get a notification to user. Click on cancel. You have some notification. This user interface doesn't have a here. You see, here you have notification. You will get the notification number here, like 1, 2, 3. Some kind of notifications that will get pushed to here to user. That is a push notification. Here you have it. Push notification. Send notification. Any questions?